over the Mets 11-8.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shop. And Chris, we're not in for ideal baseball weather in this one. It's cold out there, so it'll be interesting to see if that impacts the game at all.
Boog, this is one of those nights where position players want that pitcher to have a nice tempo. Keep things moving. Don't take forever in between pitches because it just makes it colder out there. You get stiffer and you're not ready to make a play like you need to be. So that's the emphasis, I think, on cold nights like this.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and our pitcher in this game, Max Fried, and he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year, so consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Albies racing, makes the catch. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
Perhaps you'll forget that you forgot for a while. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out.
I think the key is arm act.
And now, Michael Harris. Kicks and fires. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Vaughn Grissom. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Line drive, caught. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Michael Harris.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall,
oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Throw home, not in time. The run scores, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Sean Murphy. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two on, one out. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 3-zip. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Here's Austin Riley. Man at second. Smash to the left side. Over to Abreu. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7. No left.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Falling behind 2-1.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Check swing, went around, and now 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 away.
Well, they didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And a swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one. Bottom of the second. Here's Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. On a line, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And a pitch. Ground ball to Abreu. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's one out in the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Left-hand hitter waits. What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over, and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. Singled and scored his first time. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And out of here. He circles the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throws to second, around first, heading for 2. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Jose Abreu up to hit. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 2-2.
3 balls. Strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's Alex Bregman. Ripped to short. Arcia whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Martin Maldonado.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. Out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and the batter now, Sean Murphy. The wind and the pitch. Ripped towards 3rd. one up, one down. So up next. And welcome back. Here's Kyle Tucker. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Arcia under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Lied out his first time. One down, base is empty. Late swing fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies whips it to first on the run. There to beat him by an eyelash. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well and the rest of the infield.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Go down 1-2-3, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Makes the catch, one down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing.
Back here in Atlanta, Jose Altuve up to hit here. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table. He is a notorious bad ball hitter, but whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, Boog, and Altuve, a 3-time AL batting champ and the first second baseman to win multiple batting titles since Hall of Fame second baseman Rod Carew won 5 batting titles between 1969 and 1975.
And they get Altuve for the out. One away. So now 1-2. On the ground right side, Albies gets it to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick, went down on strikes his first time through.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom. The pitch. That one drilled left field. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Luis Garcia out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Jose Urquidy.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
Welcome back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jose Abreu. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now it's Alex Bregman, rounded out his first time. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Another 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen, and they get Bregman for the out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the third out. Perfect through 6. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
One away, bottom of the 6th. Orlando Arcia, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Right-hander kick steals. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Let me show him how I feel for real.
1-2 now. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Way out front for strike 2. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout. Reed will give way. Didn't give up a hit, so maybe a tough decision to take him out here. New arm coming on when we get back. Spencer Strider on to pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach. Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the... So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Rafael Montero. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that should be extra bases. Harris coming home. He will score. It's 8-0. Now a relay to third. The tag out. But they do get a run.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Matt Olson. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. So here's Murphy now. Right-handed reliever. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Acuna, the lead runner out at second. Olson over at first with one away. On the ground, 2 balls. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So it's 1 run. Coming up, it's the Braves 8 and the Astros 0. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Gets the call. That is strike 2. Downstairs and outside.
Well, we know this, down 1 or down 10, Jose Altuve is not going to give away an at-bat.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2. Righty to the plate. Out to short, Arcia. Throw to first is in time, and they get Altuve for the out. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, bro, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Albies over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ozuna should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's out.
Guess who just got back today? They're wild-eyed boys headed through the wind. Haven't changed, had much to say.
Alex Bregman, Nick Anderson in. This is his 5th appearance of the year. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. Anderson ready to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. On the ground, Albies. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Man, what a heart heartbreaking way to end this bid for a perfect game. Such a tough one to swallow, and to have it happen in the 9th inning, so close to making history on the mound. I really feel for him right now.
That one lifted to left. Ozuna should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. These guys got the W. That's what's most important.
Won't be long till summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town. 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 Spread the word around. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they blasted the Astros.